Holy smokes, Batman! Do you realise it is Friday feeling? Why, no, Robbing, I did not. It's that crazy Friday feeling. Oh my golly gosh. This is Dad's RC Hangar, not the Batcave. Get on with you. Welcome. Hiya. How you doing? Okay, everyone start relaxing, everyone start chilling out. It is that Friday feeling again. It has gone all the way through all them horrible days. Well, maybe they're not horrible for you, but busy bee I've been all week. And today, that Friday feeling means that I can get back into doing some fun stuff with my planes in the hangar. So what we've got to do, we have got the Corsair F4U. Now, she's basically got her ass off the back of the table. The reason is because she's freaking huge, and we've got to try and work on the front today. Now, thanks to Hangar 51, is my throwing knives. You know, no, they're not. They're propellers blades. Thanks to Hangar 51, he told me he has built one of these, and he told me that basically let's see if I can get that in shot. When do I stop getting shot? Right, it's S. S is for up. Yes. I need to measure how far back this goes before I glue it, because there's no let me see if I can get best laid plans. When you try to prepare, it all goes wrong. Murphy's Law, something like that. Anyway, somebody's law. Who the frick's Murphy anyway? Right, so let's put it. I've got a box here. Hopefully that would do the trick. Try not to scratch the hell out of the ass. Put a bit of foam there. Boom. Right, you can see that. I don't know how great of a shot it is, but anyway, let's have a look. These can just get out of the way. Out the way. In the kit, it says about gluing these little screw holes. It's little bits of plastic at the bottom of the top where these screw holes go into, but they're already pre-installed, so it's, you know, just got to find it there. So basically what I've got to do is see how far this needs to come out. And by the looks of it, it needs to come out a bit further than that. Yeah, so that will be kind of on there. So if you can see, well, it's a really bad shot for you, I do apologise, but the back of the propeller is going to be sitting against here. Can I move this around? I can move this around without it all falling out. See if I can get you a bit of better shot. There you go, there's the money shot. So the propeller is going to go to the back of here. Obviously this is kind of like, it's got a weird shape to it. I can't really show you better than that, I don't think. I can try and get that in shot. But anyway, that, you know, it could be cut down, I guess, I don't know. But that's where the engine sticks out to me anyway, which is just the propeller. I mean, this little bit of plastic can be shimmied down a bit. It goes at cut at an angle anyway for some reason. I don't know why they've done that, but so let's have a look. If I can just get that back on there, let's have a look where it is. So it's just back from the actual oval, which is a different place really from where it says in the booklet, but the booklet is really bad. In the baggie you have what is it, 1, 2, 3, 5 little screws, which are for 3. I'm not sure why you got 5, but anyway, so that's going to be the front, that would be the back maybe. I really, let's have a look here, where does that fit on? That fits on there, that fits over there. Right, so yes, so that's the front. It looks like the flat side is the front, and that goes on there, which then you've got a little screw that will fit on there. Now these propeller blades, I want to see how nice they fit in here. They might be a nightmare, I don't know. So I'm just going to push them. They literally push on. These are big blades. They are like knives, like kitchen knives. They really are. They're really sharp. So do be careful when you go along them. It's like, oh my golly gosh. Obviously the stickers face forward. I always have problems with propellers. It's something wrong with my brain. It's just not in propeller mode. Now that seems nice. That seems a nice snug fit. I was a bit worried that you know, sometimes you get a bit of where the moulding and stuff. Look at the size of that propeller. Now this is when we see if the moulding is nice. We just push this together and see how good the moulding is. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Now what we don't want to do is screw it in so then it gets threaded. In fact, I put that on the wrong way round, haven't I? This is the front. I'm so glad I saw that. I was waiting for someone to tell me. I mean, what's wrong with you lot? Oh, I tell you, it's because I've got too close to you, see? There we go. It's a bit of a weird angle today. Don't worry about it. So let's pull that back off. I was just literally loosening, that's the word, the plastic. That's my excuse to stick it. Right, let me see if I can get this in focus. In there, if you could just see inside there, there's little ridges. Can you see those? Just at the back in here, there's little ridges. And if you look on the propeller, which I'll also try and get in focus, up close and in focus, there's little ridges there too. So, in fact, they've got on both sides, but that's where they fit in, so it's nice and snug. And I don't know why they've got ridges, but it's a good idea. So let's put these in the right way. Now I've loosened them off, because, you know, that's why I did it, honest. There you go. Fantastic. Now these should all plod in nicely. You don't want to, you know, this is only plastic. Alright, they seem going. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to screw these screws in here. Of course I am not ready with my screwdriver. I tried to be ready today. I thought, you know, let's do this and do that, and it all went a bit of a nightmare day today, as per usual. What we got here, that will probably be my 0, is it? 0? Oh, easy, nearly lost it. He's a boy. Right, so let's screw these in. Now, we don't want to go over tighten with these, because you'll end up, it's only plastic it's being screwed into. So if you strip it where you're over tightening, or the propeller doesn't exactly try, see there it just seems like I need a bit of a bigger screwdriver. It's almost, you feel it kind of when it gets a bit tight that it's slipping off. So what's this? This is my 3.5mm Turnigy, which is also no good. Bit worried about why that's. Let's take that back out again. See, I've had this problem before with a propeller. Let me just go. Let me put a screw into here a minute, because it seemed like it stopped and didn't want to go further in for some reason. See, that's gone in okay. So I don't know, maybe I just needed to put a bit of pressure on there. Maybe that's where it's making its own thread. I don't know. Mayhem. Right, so that looks, it's nice and tight. So let's have a quick look in focus. Looks really pretty and shiny. It's so shiny. Right, so there you go. That's kind of together. That's together. All together now. That's not together. It is, but it isn't. It just needs a all together now. Oh yes, with lockdown sort of releasing, we're bound to be get on the X Factor, Dad's RC Hangar. All together now. I know I can sing. What am I doing playing with aeroplanes when I should be singing? Right, we've got two more here. Now I believe these two are for the top and bottom of the cowl, which means if that's the case that we must have a different type of screw for that. I have got the magnum tree. So, and I have got one of these screws. So does that screw into there? It does. So you get one of these little screws that you're not going to be able to see because it's so small. And that's the only screw in my magnum tree. And that fits, kind of fits in there, probably make its own thread. And that definitely does screw into there. Okay, so we've got that. So he's on that again, he's sewing again. Oh, should be a seamstress. There we go, right, stick it on there. Lovely jubbly wobbly. Make sure I'm not bashing anything over there. And then, now on the outside of this housing, which you can't totally not see anymore, so let's bring it back. Bring it back. I'm using my FMS stand. No, they're not paying for any, you know, for me talking about FMS stand. But nevertheless, I'm using it, and it's awesome. It's awesome to hold the ass. Right, so the front of this, which is a really, really nice on the motor, it's just got like a, I don't know what you kind of call it, but it's smaller. So it fits inside there in that little shiny thing. Because also what I want to do with this is that I want to balance the prop. Because a prop this size, you know, if you've got a bit of vibration, good vibrations, good, right, that could be pretty mad. So let's stick this and see if it fits on the hub. Ah, like a glove. And then that will stick on there. Look at that. Now, I don't know, that is, oh look, it's just, I'm sorry. This is going to hurt. If that put my finger in there, I'll probably have a couple of fingers less. So as you know, I like things to be pretty scale. You know, so I can see inside there. I can see the boxing and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, we're going to go with a bit of, it's not today, so I really apologise for everyone that was waiting to get this finished today, including me. I've got so much to do. It's my own fault for getting stuff. But you know, and obviously I want to start getting out in the field. I mean, today would have been a perfect day to get out in the field. Unfortunately, there's no one down at the field today. I don't think. There might have been. I should have asked actually. But I've got stuff to do this weekend anyway, for the wife. So anyway, so I've got to make sure these edges are great and wobble free. But more importantly, looking at that, I think we are golden on there. Let's just show you. I don't think the box needs to go back any further. Obviously the CG can change, but we can control that. We can control the CG with other stuff. See if you can see that. I think that's just about, it's not scraping against anything. I reckon that's a good one. I'm smashing everything up with the propeller. It's so big. So let's push that out. We don't need it. So we want to balance this anyway. This is like a three-sided boomerang. I swear, it's the size of it. I know you can get bigger, but I haven't got bigger in the hangar at the moment. And the hangar is quite hot out there. The sun's decided to put its hat on. Hip 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 hooray. The sun has got his hat on and he's come out to play. Right, screwdriver. No, it's not a screwdriver. If that's a screwdriver, then, well, I don't know. But anyway, it's a pencil. Why have I got a pencil? The reason I've got a pencil, which I believe everyone's going to be shouting at the screen, is yes, I'm going to mark it just there. Just there. So I could stick a ton of glue in there. And then go up to that line and know that I am there. And we're back. Oh yes, we are back. Wow, that was ages. Well, it wasn't for you, it was like a millisecond probably, but we've updated the S8R to the latest software because I'm using Ethos and it runs on the new FR Sky configuration, or whatever it's called. There is a name for it, but this is not the video to talk about it. This is solid, this is stuck, this is all lovely, lovely, lovely. Now what I did do is I made a little hole down the side for machine guns, extra machine guns, real 2.2 bullets. Sorry, I'm dreaming again. No, it's a hole because I didn't have this gauge cable, which is the 12 AWG. I've only got 14, which is no good. So I've just stuck an XD90 on it, which is I'll show you my lovely soldering. There you go. There's one on there. There's one on there. And it's coming out of focus because of course it's going to be. Right, so we just got to stick, I just thought I'd show you that because I was quite pleased with my soldering there. I was quite happy listening to the radio. This is the one thing that I can't do while filming, is listen to music, as you like to do. Right, so the only music we're going to listen to is of my heat shrink gun. It gets very hot, and we're just going to put it that way. We're just going to heat the heat shrink so it shrinks. If you know, if there's a lot of newbies, just a bit like me, that's not sure how to solder and bits and pieces, I could show you. Well, how I solder anyway. It's probably not how the experts solder, but you know, it works, it's solid, it works, and I'll say it works again. Right. Brilliant toy that is, that little heat gun. I do my hair every morning. Right, there we go. So hair, I've got no hair. There we go, lovely. Right, and then obviously we've got our throttle that goes through there. So I'll stick it through my hole because I didn't want to stick anything in the box. Now obviously I've only got my 5.0 graphene, in your face, super huge 75C. Ladies and gentlemen, the left hand corner, ding ding. Bit too big, I think, and it's out of focus. It's even worse. There you go, it's in focus. Yes, this is a 6S 75C 5000 milliamp, which is not what's meant to go in here. I believe in the power. I think it's 2000 or 2500, something stupid like that. But I've only got this as 6S, so that would be my battery to test. We'll test it kind of outside, so it's, you know, we just want to get make sure the throttle's working, make sure the you know, be very careful with the, so I'll stick this in the hole, sorry. Be very careful with the propeller so I don't chew myself up. That's how I want it to go, and then, you know, we're going to bring that back. Can you see that? And I'm gonna see, make sure I've got enough in here. So I've got enough for the battery, just about. I mean, it might be better if I just do it at the top there, actually. Yeah, at the moment that needs to be clear, which it is. But we'll mess about with the cabling. I'm not sure if you can. Inactivity for long time. Yes, that is my radio. I just quickly programmed a what did I quickly program? I quickly programmed a plane on there. Yes, I did indeed. This, ladies and gentlemen, is Ethos. I haven't got a picture of the plane, but it's a plane nevertheless. Ethos on my X10. So I think let's just see if the motor's going round and bits and pieces. So got my S8R, sorry. I'm going to stick that in the throttle. Bit of a weird video this today because it's kind of like, you know, I need to do a lot of testing. So there's that in there. We'll get our big bad boy battery and stick it kind of in there. Make sure that my throttle, which you can't see, but make sure my throttle is in up position so we calibrate the ESC, and so the motor knows where we are going. So let's power in. Cool. Jeez, that's a big spark when it hits that. Yep. Do we need another one? Yep. Is that all the one we got? I reckon so. And bring the throttle back down again. There we go. So that's calibrated. That is the calibrate. So there, let's safety off. Oh, hello. It's going the right way, I believe, which is that way. I believe it's the right way anyway. Oh, I'm hitting something. Hello. Here we go. Oh, hello. It's pushing. Oh, it's squeezing. There we go. Whew. Don't worry about these. These are kind of like not stuck in because I want to spray them. So there you go. The cowling is not going to fly off, which is brilliant. Let's stick the propeller on now. I'll figure out in a minute how we can fire this propeller up. And let's stick that on. All a bit of mess. It's what happens when you mess about with big aeroplanes. In the hangar. Stick the spinner on. Oh, can I go back? We should go back a bit. I'm going to go back. Sorry about this. There we go. You can see the size. Look, this is my hand, okay? I've got stubby hands, but it's a big propeller. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm excited. There we go. Right, okay, calm down, Chris, calm down. There we go. Now, we're going to go for a power up. Yes, we are. So I'm just going to get my little cutters. Best cutters in the world, these are. These are so old. They're cable strippers. They're, you know, they cut it as well, but they're my old reliables. You can't beat this for pulling cable. I don't know if you can see that. The cable goes in and it grabs it and strips it. Absolutely brilliant. We should have a tool day, really, and show you all my bits of stuff that I use. Don't want to lose that. That's the bottom screw, but I believe the cowling's not going to fly off at any one notice. I think. We forgot to put this on. It always helps, Chris, when you actually put. Let's calm down a bit, Chris, because I nearly made a big boo-boo. Then, did you see that? No one told me. Again, you lot are getting terrible. So we stick the washer on, and then we stick a bolt on. Now, sorry for this. There's a little nut even, so we stick the nut on, which takes a 14mm spanner. What that is in Imperial, I don't know. Kind of hard to hold the engine when it's putting this on. This is this is the only thing I hate about these things is how do you hold it? Do you put something in the cowling? Do I hold it with the screwdriver? Do I hold it there? Let's try there, shall we? See if it stops the. Yes, it stops the motor from spinning. Almost. There we go. We won't go super tight today, but that's the downside of these. Where nothing's really holding the motor. So when you're tightening it up, you need to almost like a special thing that you can put around that holds the motor in its holes, and then you can crank it, because you want this bad boy tight. I mean, the good thing is it's got the nose cone, which has got a screw, so the propeller wouldn't fly off, but it'd become very loose and it wouldn't fly very well, I would have thought. And I would have thought it'd be a spectacular crash. Right, but you've got to be safe. It's all safety with propellers, isn't it, really? As long as you're safe and you follow the guidelines and don't follow me, you'll be alright. Alright, safety area is clean, I believe. There is nothing that really is going to be thrown at me, I don't think. I'll just stick the cable in there, so we're all free of cable. I'm sure the propeller is going the right way around. I believe it is. I'll be able to stand the battery behind here. We're going to fire this bad boy up. So let's. Oh, that is such a spark. Okay, so that's given me everything. So I think you're in the right vicinity. I might be able to just draw. No, I think you're okay. You'll get the hint. What this bad boy's doing. Oh, there we go. There we go. Are you ready? Just hold on to this bad boy and see what she's got, shall we? Blazing! I mean, you could see that was. Let's just make this extra safe. Whoa! Goose pimples on goose pimples. You could see that obviously this needed screwing down a bit, and you could also see that it's not balanced. That was quite out of balance. You could see it. You could see it move around. I mean, that was awesome. I mean, the pull. Wow! I didn't think the motor was going to be that good. I thought, yeah, it's okay. I'm sure you can still see that, but wow. I think we should do it again. I mean, I don't know how long I've been chatting on and doing bits and pieces. I don't know. Maybe I'll pop in, download the film and see what we've got left to do. But I think we should do that once more. But that was giving me goose pimples on goose pimples. So let's try that once more. Before you hear the last spin of them propellers again, before we finish the movie, I just want to be very, very quick because I am worried about time and you getting bored and stuff. We have got more to do. I'm going to tidy up the cables and we will show you. I'll take some pictures. I'm going to spray inside the cowling and all that sort of stuff. It's just simple spraying. It's nothing major, but we'll talk about that next time. But it will be next Friday, sorry, for the next Friday feeling. What is today? Today is the 16th, so whatever next Friday is, we'll continue this and hopefully finish it. And there's not a lot to be done. That was kind of major, really, to get all that working and to make sure it's in the correct place. I do waffle on, you know that, so always the amount I have to cut out is unreal. But anyway, thanks for popping by. And thanks for bringing us to 700 subscribers. Thank you so much. For the meaning of my heart, honestly, buy me coffees. A little coffee thing or whatever it is. I'll put a link in the description. And we'll mount up the coffees and see if we can, see if someone can win a coffee machine, if you know what I mean. Because I love giving back and it's brilliant. It's lovely. So, but thanks everyone for getting us to 700. We're on our way. We really, really are. And, you know, this year, as I say, this year's we're going to get some maidens out, which is, I'm so excited. I really, really am. I'm just waiting for the weather now, and when everyone can get down the field and bring me down the field, I need to be with them, obviously. But yeah, let's stop it there because I am waffling. So, thanks for popping by. Get out there and fly. Be safe. Keep safe, and I will see you next week. Now for the propeller. See ya. Safety off. All hell is about to break loose. Let's all be silent and listen to this beautiful, beautiful Corsair F4U. You can actually see that. If you look closely, you can see that it's wobbling. It's a lot of. I've really got to start holding on to it.